Another thing that you can do, that we will do and have done in all of our pregnancies, is increase our intimacy and increase our sexual activity 36 weeks on. Of course, if you are doing that ahead of time, great. If that's how you got pregnant, keep doing it. But it is helpful and actually beneficial for you now when it comes to getting close to your due date, because it does help ripen and prepare your cervix for labor. If you are new to this channel, my name is Chanel. I am a birth doula, virtual doula, childbirth educator, and lactation educator. All that means is that I am super passionate about birth, postpartum, and breastfeeding. And I am passionate about helping families go from a place of feeling overwhelmed and anxious and unprepared for birth and postpartum to getting to a place where they're feeling very confident, excited, in control, and empowered to have a very positive birth experience and postpartum journey. So if that is you, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that we can walk alongside this journey together. Now let's talk about the ways that I am preparing my body and my cervix for labor. There are a lot of things that you can do that are natural induction methods that I have used really just to prepare your cervix. So the first thing that I am doing is eating dates. Most people have a love or hate relationship with dates. I'm on the love side. I might be weird, but I think dates taste amazing. They are high in sugar, so if you do have gestational diabetes, you may not want to be using or eating too many of these dates, but check with your provider on that. But dates are amazing because they do soften your cervix. Research has shown that eating 6 to 7 dates a day, starting around 36 weeks, can help soften and ripen your cervix, which is what we want to be true when it comes to actually laboring, so that our bodies can dilate. So I'm eating 6 dates a day. If you don't like dates, throw them in a smoothie. If you don't like dates, wrap them in bacon. If you don't like dates, mix it with peanut butter. That is my favorite way of eating them, but I'm also completely fine eating them plain. My kids also like them, so we're in a little bit of a struggle because mama needs the dates and they want the dates, and we have to keep re-upping much quicker than I expected. The other thing that I'm doing to prepare my body and my cervix for labor is using borage oil. You can also use evening primrose oil, which is probably more popular. But of course, get all these things cleared with your provider before you try or add anything to your regimen. But borage oil is an artificial prostaglandin, and what that means is that it is going to help prepare your cervix and ripen your cervix for labor. Now, if you do not want to take these orally, because you can simply just take 1 to 2 of these a day, which is exactly what it says on the directions. Some people use it vaginally, some people don't. Really, it's kind of up to what you're most comfortable with. But if you are not comfortable using it vaginally, because this is an artificial prostaglandin, you can use a natural prostaglandin, which is sperm. And that just means increase your sexual activity with your partner and allow your partner's sperm to provide the prostaglandin for your cervix, which is what's going to help soften and ripen your cervix. So another thing that you can do, that we will do and have done in all of our pregnancies, is increase our intimacy and increase our sexual activity 36 weeks on. Of course, if you are doing that ahead of time, great. If that's how you got pregnant, keep doing it. But it is helpful and actually beneficial for you now when it comes to getting close to your due date, because it does help ripen and prepare your cervix for labor. Another thing that I am using to prepare my body for labor is this labor tincture. I got this from my midwife. They have some online, but of course get that cleared by your provider before you use it. But this is something to help also prepare your uterus for labor. Nothing that's going to put me into labor, but it does help prepare your body for labor. It helps prepare your uterus for labor. And for some people, it can help shorten the amount of time that you're in labor. So for me, I'm good with that. But not everybody desires that, but this is going to be the labor tincture that I use. This one in particular, you start at full term, which is 37 weeks. And now that I'm 37 weeks, I will be starting this, but it's something that may be helpful for you as well. And then the last thing I'm taking is Master Gland, which is just really helping all of the things in my body prepare for labor. This is not as talked about. I don't really think many people talk about it, but of course, you have to do what you're most comfortable with, what's best for your body, and what your provider approves. This is something that our midwife recommends for us and her clients, so that is what we are doing to prepare my body and cervix for labor. The last thing that I am using to prepare my body and cervix for labor is this third trimester tea. You can use third trimester tea. This is by Earth Mama. You can use third trimester tea. You can also use red raspberry leaf tea. You can drink this, obviously, starting in the third trimester. You can start red raspberry leaf tea before your third trimester. But either way, it's really helpful in preparing your uterus for birth. It has a bunch of different herbs in it that are safe for pregnancy and helps to tone your uterus for labor. This is what I'm doing right now. I drink about 2 to 3 cups of this a day. You can drink up to 3 cups of either of these a day, or you can mix and match them, but you don't need to do both. So this is another thing that I'm using to prepare my body for labor. And then there's also teas by Earth Mama that you can use in the postpartum as well. So I will make sure to get that when I'm in the postpartum to really help my uterus and everything heal properly. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you are still struggling, which is completely normal, if you're still struggling and you desire to have some level of education and support, I do have an online childbirth education class and support called Work Your Birth. It is a program where I help families go from this place of feeling overwhelmed and anxious to confident and empowered to have a very positive birth and postpartum experience. If that is you, make sure to book a call with me. I have included that link in the description below. We will talk about it. Let's talk about if this is for you. Let's talk about how we can support you to getting to where you want to go. So I look forward to talking to you. Again, thank y'all for watching this video. Thank you for being a part of this community, and I will see you on the next video.